Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
28-year-old Illinois resident Matthew Capsel was seen on the Capitol grounds. He was wearing protective eye goggles, and he joined in with others in physically pushing past police officers. Capsel also seemingly threatened officers. He said, quote, "Go back and read the Constitution and start with the second one, all right?" And Capsel documented his crimes, of course. In a video he posted on TikTok, Capsel stated, quote, "They only got so much mace, and we got all these patriots. We aren't going to run out. They are going to run out. Hold the line. Don't run. Go down with your eyes out and get some water to drink and hold your ground." Later, Capsel joined in with the mob that was pushing against officers on the Lower West Terrace, and he encouraged others to join in. He was waving his hand and he yelled, quote, "Come on." This violence was discovered, by the way, by the prosecutor after Capsel accepted a plea deal. So he wasn't charged with this assault, but the information was relayed to the judge in the sentencing memo. And the government says that Capsel remained on the Capitol grounds until it was physically secured that evening. Even after that, he hung around. He got into a verbal altercation with an officer near Peace Circle, which is so ironic. And then Capsel told the officer, quote, "Got that badass paycheck you'll do anything for," and quote, "You didn't take an oath. Why don't you answer the fucking question?" So the officer responded and said to Capsel, "I don't need to respond to you." And then he advised to him, "Go home." And Capsel replied, quote, "You can suck my dick too." And he didn't stop there. Following the citywide curfew that was imposed by the DC mayor, Capsel then joined a group of Trump's terrorists confronting a line of DC National Guardsmen. This was all caught on video. That night, Capsel was at the front of the mob. He charged at the police with his shoulder dropped. He pushed against the officers and their shields, and it was recorded for 7 seconds until they doused him with pepper spray. And then Capsel even posted a copy of this video on Facebook himself, and he wrote, quote, "I tried to hold the line back till they sprayed me." In the weeks that followed, Capsel continued to post incriminating evidence on social media. He shared a slideshow on TikTok, and it included photos of Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, and Chuck Schumer. And there was music in the background with lyrics that said in part, quote, "Wish you would die, just fucking die." Then Capsel also tried to justify his actions on social media. He wrote that, quote, "On the 6th, good men had to do bad things." So Capsel was arrested on January 26th of 2021, and he was indicted on charges of assaulting officers and entering restricted grounds. In September of 2022, Capsel pleaded guilty to the felony charge of civil disorder, and he was facing up to 5 years in prison, 3 years of probation, and $250,000 in fines. However, the prosecutor requested only 31 months in prison, 3 years of probation, and $2,000 in restitution. But they point to Capsel's escalating criminal behavior as a need for deterrence. So in the sentencing memo, the government notes that Capsel, quote, "has a history of minor offenses that in the aggregate show a long-standing disregard for the law." And they noted that in 2020, Capsel violated a protection order and he was hit with criminal trespass. And in addition, Capsel had been charged with domestic battery, but that charge was ultimately dismissed. So Capsel's attorney argued for a much lesser sentence for 1 year and 1 day. He said that would allow Capsel to continue providing for his children. Funny how they think of their children after, right? After they commit the crimes, after they get arrested, when it's actually time to face some consequences. Oh, all of a sudden, I'm a family man. My family, oh gosh, I have to take care of them. So U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan presided over Capsel's case. I couldn't locate any details about what went down at the sentencing hearing. And I was pretty surprised by this decision. Judge Chutkan has been one of the toughest in these cases. She almost always, with rare exception, will give the prosecutor exactly what they ask for, sometimes even go above and beyond. For some reason, though, Judge Chutkan sentenced Capsel to 18 months in prison, 2 years of probation, and $2,000 in restitution. Again, I don't know what the judge was thinking, but this is definitely out of character for her. And this was an extremely light sentence, given the fact that he physically attacked law enforcement. There are people who have been sentenced to twice as long behind bars for just entering the Senate chamber. So we have some very messed up priorities in this country. I don't get it. But if I hear any more, I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and donate if you possibly can. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much again. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.